Hey guys, Jack here, back in the video. So yesterday I went to my LCS, wanted to go pick up a hobby box, or just anything really, Upper Deck Series 1. He was already out of it, what he got in that day, so I went back today. He said that he has some retail boxes, which he told me that he would have yesterday, but he told me that he can give me one hobby box of Series 1, so I took it. It was $100, and then he had some of these retail boxes, 65. Might go back and get some more to, either sell or, sell them for around 70, 80. But, I might sell them at the car show coming up next week. Pack by pack, or just open them because they're pretty good. So he had a bunch of those, so I picked up one. Here's the different packs. Here are the odds for the retail. Same odds of Young Guns as the other one, but you just can't hit like a bunch of the hobby exclusive stuff. But you can hit the Dazzlers, which is interesting. Cool little inserts. And hobby, there's a bunch of number stuff you can pull, different types of jerseys. You get one jersey per box in there, and basically in there too. So. Or you get a clear cut, I believe, in there. So, yep, that's that. Sorry, my people. Sorry. So my phone's being charged right now. This is my old phone. I have a new phone, but I can't upload videos for some reason from there. Or at least I can't upload them to my computer. Here's all the base. There's some veteran base. There. There. And there's some notable names in here, but I'm probably just going to sell these all for 10 cents my show, for someone who's trying to complete the set, for people, I should say. And there. Here's some, I guess, notable veteran base. McKinnon, second year Quinn Hughes, Ov, Mika, Panarin, Quinn Hughes, Ov, Mika, checklist of McKinnon and Panarin, a couple of those. So that's why I probably call my 50-cent cards. Not 25-cent cards, these are probably 50-cent cards. We have a couple McDavids and a couple Igors. New York Igors are very popular, very, very popular here. And here are some PC cards. You have Eberle, Varlamov, JG Pajot, Letty, Lee, and Brock. And let me use this to show you what the cards look like. There's the front, there's the back. I actually really like the design this year. I think it's really clean. That's why I might actually keep the base and try to make a base set. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's a very clean design, I think. Next I'll get into like the more basic inserts, basically the non-hobby exclusive ones. So we have here some portraits. Nothing really special here, but so I do like them. These kind of look like Upper Deck, like UD Choice cards from the 90s. The design, and you give them an old Upper Deck logo in the back. Definitely reminds you of them. These might actually be like, flat, just designs from the 90s that Upper Deck had, but it looks very similar. There's just some foil in here, so it is pretty nice looking cards. I like these a lot better than I usually like portraits. I think these actually take decent looking cards. Portraits I usually think suck. I usually think they're terrible, but I think these are actually pretty cool. So Getzlaf, Carlson, Bergeron, Pedersen, Crosby, McKinnon. I got a rookie you got this one in the retail box, Martin Kaut, and Jake Evans in the hobby. The rookies are, I think, 1 in 30, so not one per box. And both versions, I'm pretty sure. So that's pretty cool. Two decent rookies there. Evans is definitely older, but has a better chance of playing this year. Kaut, probably a higher touted prospect, but I don't know if he's going to play this year, just because they have a pretty crowded roster there in Colorado. Pretty good, Next one are the canvases, though. So we got a Philip Danault. We got a Ben Bishop. A Tyler Seguin. That's really nice. I really like that picture from the Winter Classic. Zach Werenski, and a pretty cool second year Quinn Hughes. And we did get one more, which I think looks good enough to grade, and it's an Austin Matthews canvas. So that's pretty cool. I wouldn't have done my grading stack. Took out like 50 cards. I don't think probably, or they're sending in anymore due to the price hike over the past couple of days, or like a price hike last week. Next I'll save those two, but I'll show these are some of the hobby exclusive inserts, or just at least rare inserts. So we have these rookie debut, these debut dates. We have John Marino and Elvis Merzlikins. I don't know if these are all second-year players. They might be. Not sure. But yeah. Then we have these predominant, pretty cool cards. The black and white in the back. We have Kucherov and McDavid. And I really like these. These are the NHL Worldwide. These have a flag in the background. They also have die-cut versions that have like this part cut out. And those are really thick. Those are tough pulls, though. I think they're like one per case. But we got a Chara, as well as one I'm going to keep for the PC just because of the background. Jack Eichel. I love that. I might try to get all the American ones of these because, you know, I love America. So that's that. And then from the hobby, we did get a French card. These are like 1 in 30, I believe, or maybe the vets are 1 in 30. I don't know. You know, they're fairly rare. But I think it's actually 1 per box. But we got Thatcher Demko. See, they're basically just the backs in French. So it's variant French right there. So yep, we got Thatcher Demko. Basically, if you open a hobby box and you see an all base pack, you either got one of these or a photo variation. Photo variations of players in their street clothes, basically. And then we got these Dallas Rose inserts, which are 1. The blues are 1 per box. I actually got this Rasmus Dahlin in my retail box. They're very nice looking inserts. I really like them. And I got this one in the hobby, a Nikita Kucherov blue, which does look good enough to grade as well. And I also got this one, which these are 1 in 144 packs. These pink ones. I got Dylan Larkin, so pretty nice there. I'm also going to grade that one eventually. So those are 2 per case, I believe. Then I'll show you the jerseys. We got 1 jersey in each box. In the hobby, we got a Sebastian Aho UD game jersey, pretty cool. It's like a stick, pretty okay size jersey. I guess not huge, but not super tiny. Pretty cool though. I like the design. And in the retail, we got a Nick Backstrom. And obviously, these are both game used, so pretty cool. Two good players there. That's cool. And now let's get into the Young Guns. Basically, what everyone's here for. So, well, I will show these first. I'll show the we got a Young Gun canvas in each box, so that's pretty good because I believe the one in every other box of both of these. So the one in the hobby is better, but the one in the other one looks good enough to grade. So first off, we'll go with the worst one. They got this in the retail box. Alexander Alexiev, a young defenseman from the Capitals, has some decent, you know, maybe top 4 potential. Probably just be a top 6 guy, but it looks really nice. So pretty cool. I believe that pictures. It looks like it's from the draft. That's pretty cool. And then this one's definitely better. You know, this guy had a super ton of potential. And it's kind of, you know, disappointing over the past couple of years. He's still young, still only 21. But yeah, there's a small little ding in the corner. Not even ding, just a little bit of white that makes it not good enough to grade. That's Timothy Liljegren. For the Maple Leafs, you know, he was a really highly touted prospect. Still definitely has some potential. But yeah, so that's a Young Guns canvas of Timothy Liljegren. Pretty nice one there. He's probably one of the better players to get in checklist. I don't know, maybe top 15, top 10. Maybe not top 10, probably top 15. Maybe for canvases, top 10 though. But overall, top 15 sounds about right. I like this class. I think it's pretty good. So then let's get to the Young Guns. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we got 6 in each, 12. Plus the canvases, so pretty much 7 in each. But I'll start with this. These first 2 were from the retail box. And Artem Zagadulin. Nothing much there. And in Emil Larmy. Some older goaltenders. 24 and 25 respectively. Not really going to make an impact in the NHL. If you also notice though, the Young Guns this year, here's the design actually. I actually do like the design a lot. I think they're really cool. The back is no right, which kind of sucks, but still. If you do notice though, the corners are rounded on these cards. So that's interesting. I don't know like how it's gonna go for grading, but I know some with a couple other Upper Deck products this year, so it's kind of weird. Well, the base aren't like that though, so it's weird. These 2 were both from the hobby. Dylan Coughlin. I don't really know much about him, but he doesn't really sell that well. Only 22. Vegas, so maybe has some potential. And then Reed Duke, who isn't really that good of a player, but pretty famous because he's the first player ever to be under contract for the Vegas Golden Knights. They signed him prior to the expansion draft, so Reed Duke, the first ever Vegas Golden Knight. Next up, we got this one. These 2 in the retail box. These are both these okay ones, a little bit of potential. Alexander Alexiev, like I said, you know, 21-year-old defenseman, has some potential. And then Igor Korshkov, he's got a little bit of potential. I remember watching a video about Leafs prospects a little while ago, and he kind of was like a B-tier prospect, you know, like a tier 3 guy, I guess, you know, not superstar, not like really good NHLer. Probably he could be a depth guy for a while for them, so he's got a little bit of potential. And then this one was from the hobby, Jacob Wohl. Definitely a solid goaltending prospect for the Leafs. I got a lot of Leafs, but a solid goaltending prospect for the Leafs, only 22. Had a really bad year last year in the AHL, but was really good in juniors, I know. believe. Yeah, really good in juniors. I'm pretty sure. Might have been he was really good in the NCAA. I don't know. He was really good prior to last year. So, definitely has some potential. Jacob Wohl. And then Gustav Lindstrom, who looks to be a staple for the Devils. Oh my God, Red Wings blue line for years to come. Really solid young player here for the Devils, Lindstrom. So that's not a bad one at all. And we got 4 which look good enough to grade, and I'm actually very happy with these 4. Very happy. Got Jake Ottinger, who I believe he played in the postseason. I know when Bishop was hurt, he was the backup. I believe he played a game for Hugh Dobin, but really good AHL numbers. He's only 20. He's only 21 as of now, turning 22 this year. But he looks to be the goalie of the future of them. I believe they brought back Hudobin, so I don't think he's going to play much this year. But next year, it looks to be him and Bishop going forward, and he's a really solid young goaltender. Has a bright future ahead of him. Next up, this one I am super happy I got. Liam Foudy. He's only 20 years old. He was a highly touted prospect. He was absolutely fantastic in the playoffs for Columbus. Absolutely fantastic. And these are only selling for like $5 to $10 right now. That's an absolute steal. Anyone go buy some Liam Foudy Young Guns. He's gonna play at least top 6 minutes, probably first line minutes, and he's a very dynamic offensive player. I really think that these are a steal right now. I'm watching like 20 of them on my eBay. Liam Foudy, guys, check him out. He is an absolute stud. So I'm very happy I got that one. This one's pretty good too. Leafs first round pick, I believe, 2 years ago in 2019, or 2 drafts ago, I guess. Only 19 years old. Played in the bubble. Nick Robertson, young gun. Probably going to be a third liner this year. Probably take the place of Kapanen and Janssen, who they lost. But Robertson's a very good young player. Looks to have some potential. His brother Jason also has young guns in this year, and is a good young player too. Robertson maybe has top 6 upside. I don't know if there's room for him there, but a good young player. Definitely a good young player. Played pretty well in the playoffs too. Well, play in, which they lost because the Leafs suck. And this one, I'm very happy with too. I think he's might be the second best player in this product. He sells pretty well. Absolute stud in EA games. But even besides that, it's a Colorado defenseman who we saw how good the one did last year, Cale Makar. And this one could be just as good. I mean, Bowen Byram, an absolute stud. I believe he was picked, number 4 a couple years ago by Colorado. Just a stud. Definitely could have played in the NHL last year. He's only 20. He just turned 19 in June. Definitely could have played in the NHL last year, but they held him back. And he's going to play for them this year. Probably. I mean, they have a really crowded blue line. I mean, I'm assuming, I can't think of. He's definitely ready, but I don't know. They got Taves, they have Graves, they have Johnson, they have Gerard, Makar, and Cole. So I don't really know. They're pretty stacked. Colorado's a great team. But he's going to be an absolute stud, so I'm really happy to get this. So I am overall very happy with what I got. I didn't get a lot, which kind of stinks, but we got 4 really good young guns to grade. I'd say 3 really good young guns and 1 decent one to grade. Okay canvas young guns to grade. Nice superstar insert to grade, and a couple of really nice looking inserts to grade. So, as well as some other solid young guns like the Liljegren, the Wohl, and the Lindstrom. So I'm pretty happy with these boxes, guys. I might pick up some more of these. I'm not sure. I don't think I'm going to get any more of those, at least for this price. But yeah, that's it for the video, guys. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I am out.